Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. In today's video we are going to be taking a look at two versions of Fillmore. One of them is a very common car and one of them is a car that you're going to have to pay a little bit if you want to get it because it never came out. So that makes it a canceled release slash prototype, and although it is a canceled release slash prototype, if you want to get it, it is one of the easier ones to find. Not that they're easy to find, but you get what I mean. I held off on reviewing him for so long just because I wanted to compare it to the actual Pit Crew Member Fillmore just because of how similar they are. And I finally acquired a Pit Crew Member Fillmore after all these years. So let's go ahead and open them up. This is the 2015 Pit Crew Member Fillmore. I wanted to have the expression difference because you can see there the difference in expression. And some of the newer Pit Crew Member Fillmores actually have like a more similar expression to this Fan Favorites Fillmore. So I wanted to get one of the older ones that was more different. So that came off really clean. Of course, don't get name tags too often anymore with the new streamlined blisters that they are putting on every car now, or at least every single slash 2-pack, and the deluxe is when they had them. And there he is out of the package. So let's take a look at Pit Crew Member Fillmore first. Of course, appearing in the first Cars movie at the end during the Los Angeles 500 to help Lightning McQueen win the race. He is the gas man. Sarge is also like a gas man. He has the gas can out front. Or maybe Sarge was like the... Was he the gas can? He might have been the catch can man. Sarge was the catch can man, and Fillmore was the fueler. So it is for the most part just a normal Fillmore. If you look at the expression there, it's pretty much the exact same. The eyes are a little bit bigger on the Pit Crew Member Fillmore, I want to say. If you look at the sides, I guess there are some color differences. The original one's a little bit darker. I don't remember, when was this Fillmore from? This is, I can't exactly tell when this Fillmore is from. But it is definitely a, it's not like an actual, I don't know what I'm saying. These aren't like the exact same car. It's not like they took this exact Fillmore and just put some accessories on it, if you know what I mean. On the back there, I mean, all the decals are probably going to stay the same. And the only major difference, apart from the accessories, is, yeah, the colors are a little bit different. You can see the wheels on the original are gray. The wheels on the Pit Crew Member Fillmore are a little bit lighter gray. So he has the two fuel cans on his roof towards like where his mirrors would be. And of course he would fuel McQueen like this. So Queen is coming in for a pit stop, and Fillmore would basically be right here. If you want to go around this direction, Fillmore basically put that gas can in right there, and you can see that the gas can is actually at like the exact height that the gas like insert is on that McQueen, so that is pretty neat. He also has a very, very awesome tie-dye bandana, which I think just matches Fillmore perfectly. That connects those two gas cans, it keeps them up there, and also goes across his head, and then it reattaches kind of behind his mirrors. That's kind of similar to the Christmas Fillmore, which has like a thing going all the way around. It has like a little, I don't know what you would call it. It's like almost like a scarf kind of comes down. Can't exactly figure out what that is. Of course, I have the license plate on both the front and the back. And yeah, there is the base. I don't remember if I showed it or not. Of course, you have the Volkswagen logo because he is a Volkswagen bus. I guess it's kind of take it for granted that we have a VW bus in the movies because it's like a main character, but wow, that's just a really awesome model. Now we get into the big boy. This is Fan Favorites Fillmore. He was supposed to be released in the Fan Favorites line, but he was canceled. Same, that goes for the same, or some other canceled Fan Favorites cars. There is Fan Favorites Lizzie was canceled. I actually have a canceled Fan Favorites Lizzie. That will have to be an upcoming video. They canceled Fabulous Lightning McQueen with headset. And that's all I can think of off the top of my head. But Fillmore was unfortunately one of the one of those cancellations. And he is pretty similar to that original Fillmore. He has like the 2 gas cans on his head. He's got that big old bandana connecting them. But there is also plenty of differences. So let's compare the two. You can see the front there. The expression is different. Fan Favorites Fillmore has some red in his mouth and it's a little bit smaller. The normal Pit Crew Member Fillmore does not have that. The eyes are much bigger on the Fan Favorites Fillmore. The gas can itself, it's a little bit different. It doesn't have as much detail. It doesn't have that black end. The bandana, the design is a little bit different just because I think it's stretched out and curved a little bit more. You can see how much it like comes out on the side on both. Compare it if we switch it over that way. The Fan Favorites Fillmore is of course a prototype, so it has a prototype code of 171. So there is the difference in expression. Now you can see the license plate on the Fan Favorites one is not doing too hot. It's just kind of like a, you can clearly see that it's just like a bad decal on top of like a plastic or like a part that kind of comes down from his bumper. Where while it is the case for the Pit Crew Member Fillmore, it's not as obvious because the license plate takes up the whole thing, and it does not on the Fan Favorites Fillmore. There's also the difference in the tires / rims. You can see the tires on the Fan Favorites Fillmore, which is on the left, are much bigger, which erases a lot of the rim. You don't really have any like grain in the rims. You can kind of see a little bit of it, but it is mostly swallowed up by the gigantic tires. And then another big difference is that the Road Trip Fillmore has a, or not the Road Trip, the Fan Favorites Fillmore has a tow hook on the back too. I guess this would be for like a trailer. I do not have the Road Trip Fillmore from the Road Trip line back in like 2015, but I think maybe he had a tow hook. I'm not 100% sure on that. There's the base. Of course, the base is actually a different color. It's like a brown compared to like the normal black. I got this canceled Fan Favorites Fillmore in a trade with the incredible Mr. Diecasts. Traded another one of my prototypes away. I believe I mentioned it on Instagram. He got my Vanderbilt prototype. I got this, plus a couple other duplicates that I didn't have that he had plenty of that he could just throw in, and a decent chunk of money towards getting back the prototype I gave away, which was the Vanderbilt prototype. And I put that money towards getting it just a normal Vanderbilt. So all in all, it worked out pretty well. And I'm happy to have this guy. This is my only canceled car of 2021. I've had a streak going where I have gotten a canceled car every single year since 2016. In 2016, I got Outback Miles Axelrod. Is that his name? Yeah, Outback Miles Axelrod. 2017, I got a Mare Revsk. 2018, I got that two-tone blue car. 2019, I got a couple. I got the Easter McQueen, which of course was released, but that's still technically a canceled car. I got the Mood Springs Cab. I got Emily Engine, Thomasville, Darren Leadfoot, and there is Car Suit Brent Mustangburger. 2020 got Andy Gearsdale. 2021 was Fan Favorites Lizzie, and 2022 was this Fan Favorites Fillmore. Post 2023 was Shu Todoroki with Flames, also from Mr. Disney Docket. So he's been a big help in getting these cool prototype and canceled pieces. Of course, big shout out to him. I'm sure there's not many people that watch me that don't watch him, but of course he's got great content, incredible cars, and a big help, as I said, in getting me these pieces. So that is it for the Pit Crew Member Fillmore and the canceled prototype Fan Favorites Fillmore, who I believe was from like 2019, maybe 2020. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.